There comes a time in every man's life where he has to make a choice. A choice of the mons. No, not these guys. Hold on. Nope. Yeah, ooh, that's not it. Ooh, hello? Okay. Ooh, there it is. These guys. These are Pokemon's notable box legendaries, a concept that began with Generation 2. The best generation, I may add. Tips Fedora salutes very casually. Hello, my lady. And you may be wondering, what's a box legendary? It's right here. Okay, I get it. You need some kind of explanation because you're like me. Dumb. So, let me break it down for you. In every Pokemon game, there's a hierarchy of the mons, from common rats to uncommon pseudo-legendaries to our boys in blue, the legendary Pokemons. Every game has them, from Mewtwo to Deoxys to even this Chia Pet. So there's some kind of legendary for you to get your hands in. Cut that. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound good. But the box legendaries, these guys, they got purpose. That's why they're on the front of the game. And also because this is the main selling point. You look at it in the store, you're gonna buy that one. You're like, oh, this one's got a cool bird on it. I like that one. But imagine you choose the wrong one. You just become the fool of your school. Hey, look. That guy picked Palkia over Dialga. Let's beat the shit out of him. Hey, don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it, fellas. It's part of it's a gag. It's a gag. I would never. And besides their stature, these Pokemon serve a purpose in the game's world with developing the story and enriching the world's lore. Here's an example. In both Gold and Silver, Ho-Oh and Lugia both had specific stories told about them. Let me just show you. Here's Big Bird, who revives dead Eevees, and Water Bird, who's the guardian of the seas. These different stories give the 2D worlds life, making it believable. And as new games came out, the legendaries started to become key important parts of the story. Mostly revolving around how the big evil empire is trying to take them and harness the powers for evil and take over the world. So every game has a build-up of story to show how important and rare these legendary Pokemon are in comparison to the others. But let's be real here. All we really care about is how cool they look. I mean, look at this. Each design is captivating to the eye and it makes you say, wow. I've never seen a Pokemon like that. I need to get that. I need to buy that right now. Now, the only issue with that thought is it didn't age very well. Because after a specific set of games, you can actually notice a drop of quality in the designs of the box legendaries. So let's take a look at the timeline here and we can see where it all started. Oh yeah, okay. Pokemon X and Y. The shift from 2D to 3D was huge for the mainline Pokemon games. It was a huge deal because no longer do we have to watch these sprites battle it out. Nope, we have full-fledged 3D models. Wow, they look so real. And with that change, the legendary designs had to be impressive, right? Especially coming after Black and White, they had to be something. Oh, what the? Let me get this straight. The first and most important game in the next generation of Pokemon has a literal life-giving X and a flying death Y as the box legendaries?
That's the lore, by the way. The X deer grants eternal life, and the Y is actually the embodiment of death.
Yep. You know what? I'm pretty biased because I like these games, so we're gonna put these guys in the winners category. Because at least these two represent something in the world. Right, forget about those two. Let's talk about the next game. Sun and Moon. Surely they didn't mess it up. Oh, shit. I'll be honest. Pokemon Sun and Moon was a rough game for the Pokemon franchise because of its bad pacing, subpar villain design, and really cool rival. This guy, you can't get enough of this guy. Let's take a look at the legendaries. Well, we got Frisbee Bat and
Lion.
And here's the issue I have with these two. Every legendary up to these two games, they felt unique. The box legendary, they felt unique to the game. These feel oddly familiar. But the great thing is that this was the last mainline game before the next console. They had to come up with something great. Oh, I mean, come on. The designing process of these two had to go along the lines of the director walking into an office and saying, Okay, guys, we need a new legendary Pokemon. Let's see what you got. What is that? Oh, yeah, this? Yeah, my kid made it. Print it. But sir, don't we need 2 Pokemon? Give the other a sword or something. Yeah, sword. And personally, I didn't play these 2 games strictly because of how ill I felt when I saw Lady and the Tramp here as the box legendaries. What do you guys have to say for yourselves? I'm a disgrace and I don't deserve to be alive. Okay. Good. Where's the other one? And no, not right now. No. The next generation, Generation 9, would change the Pokemon game forever. Look, it's open world now. I'm free. Wait, this is the wrong game. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you can tell because of how bad it looks. But if you can look over the bugs, the low frame rate, the glitches, the poor lighting, the battle issues, the lackluster models, you'll come to find out that this is easily the best Pokemon game. Bold claim. I know. And with this being the best game, we had to have some great legendaries, right? No, we got 2 dogs again. And I'll say it again. I love Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Even with its problems, the game made me feel like I was playing Pokemon for the first time again. Because instead of recycling the same old mechanics over and over, random battle, over again, they created something new. But the box legendaries... Let me go on a rant really quick. Game Freak completely took away the whimsical nature and, in a literal sense, the word legendary aspect to these 2 Pokemon. And the reason I say that is because instead of playing through the game and getting a legendary at the end of all your accomplishments, like you did in the past games, you meet one of these beasts 15 minutes into the game. And I'll give it to them that you don't really capture the Pokemon. It's kind of just given to you, and you don't really battle with it until the very end of the game when you find out that there's another legendary. Oh, it's stronger than the one that you met? Yeah, that's right. This bad boy you've been feeding Subway Sammys to is the weaker, the beta of the 2 Paradox Pokemon. Yeah, that's a sentence. That's literally a sentence. And if you're not familiar with the game and not following along at home, let me break it down for you. Jigglypuff and this green lizard are 2 separate Pokemon. Now, they do both have separate counterparts in Paradox forms. Jigglypuff has this version of itself, and that green lizard we just talked about, yeah, that's your legendary Pokemon. So the whole concept of having a box legendary to choose from between the 2 games is slowly being ripped away. There's no more excitement leading up to catching a legendary beast of the nature. Instead, in these games, you're choosing between which bike is cooler. The one that uses wheels or the one that uses its legs? Me personally, I chose the one with legs because look how dumb he looks running around. I know for some people this isn't that big of an issue. But imagine if the world had a mythical beast that was never shown until the end of the game and it was all built up around the lore, around flying around this land and you're seeing something crazy, and at the end, wow, this thing is awesome. It's a giant bird or like a turtle or something, and no. We got the bike. We got the bike dog. And that's like the 3rd time I had to say it. Stick it in your mind. Boom. Brailed. And I'll hand it to Game Freak. They definitely listened to the hate and the complaints of the last game of Sword and Shield because they completely got rid of the legendaries. After the hate that we gave to these guys, I wasn't a part of it, but that you guys gave to these guys, I'm giving it to them now because I didn't play the game. Yeah, the legendaries are gone now because of you. Because of you. You did this. You, not me. You. I'm at the later end. I'm complaining about it now. I will end with a positive note. Hopefully the DLC delivers on their DLC legendary Pokemon. We're gonna have to deal with it. It's like box legendaries again, kind of. I'm willing to take the bullet for it because Game Freak, well, they would never betray our trust with bad box legendaries on the DLC, right? What are these? These are new, guys. These are new, right? These are new.